big history at Wunderman. What quickly became is Lester Wunderman invented essentially CRM. So we kind of think of things as now maybe CRM 3.0. And what's wonderful this year, as you know, at the festival is data has, risen up and risen up. But I think the misnomer is people will often, or at least maybe before this year here, they talked about data as though it were over here someplace. And then creativity was over here someplace. And the fact is, for generations, certainly at Wunderman, but especially now, data and creativity are, just like this, which is great for us. And Can has really picked up on that idea. It's more like a scrum, and you have all this data, and it's not obvious what's there. You have to look for what's not self-evident and what's not right there. Then you get to an insight. You have planners and creatives and the data folks, and we beat each other up to get to something really special. And then generally what we find happens is, working out, by the way, not only with our data, but with client data, something pops. And I think what's happened at Can is they started to realize, oh my God, all this stuff is really popping and we want to be part of it. And I love that it's part of innovation at Can, because I think they're really, really recognizing that, oh my God, from all this big data is now coming and popping out all this insight-driven, data-driven, brilliant creative. And if you go to the Palais, you will see all this beautiful, extraordinary creative, genuinely born of data, if you will. And we're stoked. Wunderman over the years has really, evolved the idea of what data is and what it can be, especially with regards to our clients, driving results. We never forget. I'm a creative, right? So I want that beautiful, wonderful piece. But, I was well trained. Mr. Wunderman, he taught us well. And what you want is that beautiful piece. He always called it CAD-do, that gift for that client, that big idea, that big insight. But he also said, don't forget, we measure, and we've never been able to measure more than we can now. And Wunderman knows, okay, if you're going to give me all these toys, all this data, all this insight, all this creative, he's like, you better get some results. You better make this work for the clients. Our clients expect it, we expect it, but what Can represents is, done properly, you don't sacrifice. We can have results, we can do this great work for clients, and it can be beautiful. And for us to know that it's coming from where our origins are at Wunderman, which is that born of data, born of great customer engagement, talking to individuals at scale, and then really doing something meaningful for a client, but something you can look at and be proud of. Just as at a creativity festival, when that happens, we feel like we've done our job really well, and we get really excited.